Hello Collective, thanks for joining me. I'm just preparing some cards for today's little reading. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you to those who have newly subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate you supporting me, and thank you to those who have been with me for the longest time as I've been slowly growing. I really appreciate your support. So, as always, these are general readings, not everything will resonate. So just take that does and leave the rest. We have Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So collective, that could be yourself, or it could be a person that you are connected to or thinking of. It could represent a situation that is either connecting to a truth being spoken or a need to take action. We'll take a deeper look. Okay, so we've got here the Seven of Swords. So whoever this energy is, yourself or whoever you're connected to, it's showing here that there's some kind of secrecy going on, either communication behind the scenes or somebody speaking about something going on behind the scenes, or taking action but it being kept to the self, whether that's yourself or somebody else. We've got here Seven of Pentacles, so this person is thinking of investing into a situation, or there's conversation going on about something happening behind the scenes and trying to work out who it is that's connected to it, or whether it's worth continuing to invest within a situation. We've got here the King of Swords, so this could be, like I'm saying, yourself collective or somebody connected to this reading. It feels that this King of Swords, whether he's in the upright or the reverse, he may flip in and out depending on who he's associating with, but ultimately there's a lot of thinking that's going on, trying to preempt a situation or making a decision whether they should act on a situation. It feels with the Queen of Swords being at the bottom of the deck that this person is either seeing the Queen of Swords as a potential counterpart, or they work together in some capacity. If they're not together and they don't work together, then there is some kind of similarity in the way that they view situations or their thinking process, regardless of sign or whatever, or their actual connection. There's a similarity and it's becoming apparent. We've got here the King of Wands, so this could be literally two people, King of Swords, King of Wands, or it could be two aspects of the same person. My feel is that they're two people for the moment. We will look at it like that. So this King of Swords, King of Wands could work together, or they could be family members, they could be best friends, they could be rivals in some way, and the Queen of Swords could be somebody that connects both of them. We've got here the Death card, which is suggesting some kind of ending, investing into something that's coming to an end, or these two are calling their friendship or their alliance is coming to an end, so calling it quits. Also as well, the King of Swords specifically is looking into whether to revive something, to continue something that they're either looking to invest in, or something that they're keeping behind the scenes. It feels like a conversation of something that should have been ended but is continuing to happen, or whether to let sleeping dogs lie, for example, and continue on in a different way. I'm getting a real sense of something being hidden, so these two could well be work together or know each other closely on some level, and whatever it is that they're discussing is something that is going on behind the scenes. We've got here the Six of Cups, so whatever this is, it's linking to something that's happened in the past, or these two or these three have history that links back to the past. It could be an ending of some kind that happened a while back, or there's a continuation of a past situation that has resurfaced and is starting up again. We've got here the Three of Pentacles, so there could be a discussion on how to revive something that has been brought to a close, and how to rework something in a different way. Also, as well, for some of you, I'm seeing a discussion about maybe action that was taken, or something that was said, could have been by the Queen of Swords, that was calling out or pointing out something that was hidden information or gone on behind the scenes, and then these two trying to work out how did that information come about when when this death card, it's something that was dead and buried long ago. So again, I'm getting a sense of something from the past resurfacing that should have been laid to rest. We've got here the King of Cups. So the King of Cups again could be another member to this group. Got the Three of Pentacles, so three masculine energies working together, either against one feminine, which is the Queen of Swords, or against a situation, or they're trying to reevaluate some kind of information that has been put out there. Ultimately, what's being discussed here is something that should have been brought to an end, or should have been ended by now, whether it's a relationship or a job position or a belief or some kind of action. Whatever it is, there's a confusion as to either why it's resurfacing or why it is still going in the way that it should. This King of Cups could be somebody that's coming forward to either get the answers, or they could literally be somebody that is asking questions of what is this. There's something secretive about this King of Swords, so with him having the same mindset as the Queen of Swords, whether either of them are in the upright or the reverse, there is some kind of connection. So if the King and Queen of Swords are not related in any way, then they are two people that think alike. So it feels this King of Swords is holding some kind of information back on some level. So maybe hiding or holding information that he knows and playing it a little bit dumb at the moment, for example. Yeah, it feels like something being resurrected. We've got here imprisonment, official person, change, gift, despair, thoughts, and concern. And then we've got false person at the bottom of the deck. My feel is that there's whatever this death card represents to you, collective, or the situation, it feels that something's come about and it's either caught someone or people within a trap, or someone's trapped within their lies, or it's shone a spotlight on someone. It's putting someone's character into question with the official person. The official person could be this King of Cups that's asking for more information, or somebody's character coming into question. With change, it feels like there is a change of perspective. So maybe whatever this was, if it's happened in the past, or it's something that's been ongoing for a long period of time, or something resurrecting from the past, now there's a change of perspective. It's got number 9, so karmic completion. So karma could have been playing out, and this could well be an aspect of that, that something that was dead and buried, or was supposed to have been or forgotten about, is now resurfacing. But people that are viewing it or discussing it, their mindset is in a different place. So change is, time has changed and moved on, emotions have changed, thoughts and feelings, especially with the thoughts being here, that they're not so heightened. There's a clarity of vision, so I'm expecting to see, or it's giving the feeling of the Ace of Swords taking action on a truth that's been put forward, or a clarity around a situation, or an understanding of who's who and who did what, said what, played what, or is expected to take action. We've got here with gift, so either a gift being given, an opportunity of some kind. So this change, or whatever it's coming about, has brought forward an opportunity to put something right, to remove some kind of despair, to bring some kind of despair to an end. Or there's a head shaking in disbelief that something's resurfacing and wasn't handled correctly in the past. That's a some, not all. It's also as well that there could be a truth, like I'm saying, that truth is classed as a gift, or wherever it's come from, it may be some kind of gift that has brought it to light. It feels like the gift is an action of some kind. So we've got somebody in despair. It could be either one of them, that's either yourself collective or one of these masculines here. It could even be the Queen of Swords is in despair as well. Either way, that there is a lot of thinking that's going into, like we said, keeping something under wraps, someone holding their thoughts to themselves, or trying to cover over possibly some kind of secrecy with the Seven of Swords. There feels again like some kind of confusion of how a loop's playing out, or maybe this is karma coming to collect. It feels again with this King of Cups, whoever they are, and don't forget it could be either one or of these people, but it feels for the energy here that this King of Cups is the one that's coming forward, maybe asking King of Swords, King of Wands, that their thoughts and feelings about some kind of devastating news. Sounds a little bit too dramatic, but it may well be, especially with this Death card on the table, where it's an ending of something that was a blessing and now it's not, or trying to, Three of Pentacles, find a way of reworking something to change an outcome, or to lay something to rest. Either way, with our thoughts and our concern, again, it feels this King of Cups is the one that is bringing the concern. It's like they've heard something or they've seen something, and it has brought some kind of concern to the forefront. Now it's needing to be addressed. So hopefully that's making sense for some of you. It feels like it's either a workplace situation, or it could be three friends discussing a past relationship, or either a friend is now with somebody else's ex-partner, or they're wanting to move towards them, or there's some kind of malicious, untoward something that's causing distress behind the scenes, and it's now becoming apparent that either it's still going on, or it is going on, or who it is that's connected to it. We've got here hope, the Tower, or disruption, which is the Tower in traditional tarot. Fertility, which is either the Empress, or it's representing new beginnings or a new way of doing something, starting something new on a clear footing after some kind of despair and disruption. We've got material harvest, so again, some kind of collaboration that should be bringing in a fruitful dynamic, but whatever it is that's being held back or going on behind the scenes is causing some kind of stagnation within crops or abundance coming forward. That's for some. We've got here the heart chakra. As I turned that over, I got the feeling of a need for compassion or healing brought to a situation. There's something as well with that heart chakra showing about time being a healer. That's usually the case, but with hope being on the table as well, it's almost like hoping that a situation will be dead and buried or forgotten about in time, and then moving forward to a new beginning without any resolve, just ignorance is bliss. Whereas with this official person, it's given me the sense that for official person instigating some kind of a change, whatever it is that's karmically resurfaced, there's a need to heal whatever it was within the past. So a true or complete letting go of something, or a transformation of the way something's being handled or seen. We've got here spiritual union with the heart chakra, so definitely a collaboration or a coming together. We were given a sign that maybe it's somebody that is either looking to work with maybe looking to work with a particular person, place or thing, or a dynamics that maybe didn't have such a good feel in the past with this imprisonment. There could be lies that were said on somebody, of like say an ex, or if it's 2 people, 3 people working together, it could be some kind of lies that said, and now it's coming to resurface as the truth, or the truth is being questioned, and that changes the dynamics. So changes a lie being said on somebody or people or whatever, for example, and then a truth coming out, which is in time, and a different perspective being taken as time's been a healer or dust is settled. It then changes how people are seeing or approaching this particular situation, whatever it means to you. So I hope that was making sense. It sounded a bit confusing, but whatever this is that's being resurrected or coming back round again, it can't be buried, because there needs to be some kind of healing for this divine union, which then pulls forward abundance, creativity, alliances. So if it was 2 family members, for example, that had fallen out, but there's a work situation, that there's a need to heal whatever that rift was in the past in order for everything to material harvest, for the crops to grow, and a situation not stay stale and stagnant. Yeah, this is definitely 3 masculines, not really picking up so much the energy of the Queen of Swords. So if that is you, collective, or it could just represent the situation in itself, some kind of action needing to be taken. We've got here power and then base chakra. So some kind of stability being restored, or a timeline needed to be healed for accelerated motion. So there could be some kind of timeline on whatever this situation is. There's definitely a significance in the timeline of whatever it is that's resurfacing, if that is the case for some of you. And for others, it could literally be representing a passing, with the death card here and the despair and the imprisonment, somebody being locked in their mind and not able to move past some kind of an ending of some kind, which could be, again, a loved one or another friend member, one of the peers. Could even be for others of you that this could be, if it was a work situation, a passing of one of the colleagues, and then a new dynamics needing to form in order to do a company reshuffle. That's for some. Let's see if we can get, so it's definitely focused on these three masculines, whoever they are. My feel is that this could be the King of Swords energy. Doesn't have to be, but the King of Swords and this King of Cups, there's a link within them. So we've got here the moon, so definitely something secret. There's something that's going to be illuminated, or it has already been illuminated. It's coming to light, something that may be back whenever the timeline's trying to reference, something was a little bit unclear. It definitely has a sense of emotions running high, some kind of tension. Could also be somebody in over their head, or drowning within a situation, or trapped within a situation, and them hoping to be able to rebury it, or put something to rest. We've got here the Chariot, so again suggesting that there's something needs to be moved on quickly. So it could be some kind of like a having to, if it's something that's out in the public knowledge, for example, that doesn't make the characters of these three look good, there's a having to quickly act fast to change the narrative, or to stop something in its tracks, or to deal with it and handle it. There's a restriction for some reason. Yeah, it feels like something's not flowing, or something's not being laid to rest, because someone's still holding information back. Yeah, we've got here the Seven of Cups, so definitely a confusion. It feels well, either this King of Swords is confused, something's not sitting right, or it's this guy that is holding something back. But my feel is, with this heart chakra being there, that whatever was in the past foggy or hid behind the scenes, as times progress forward, it is now becoming apparent. There's something that's shifted and changed. There's either a blessing in disguise that's come forward, or someone said something, done something, or it's an anniversary of a particular time, and it's enlightened people to see something from a different perspective, or something's clicked into place. We've got here the King of Wands, so they could be the person in question, and then we've got the Five of Cups. So for some of you, let me just get that. Sorry about that. These are what dropped on the floor just as I was about to say that King of Wands, and we've got the King of Wands there, and we've got the Death card, we've got the Five of Cups, so some kind of loss. So it could be for some of you talking about, like we said, discussing of a relationship. So the Queen of Swords could be an ex of someone, or a female linked to someone of them, and it's showing an ending and that's being discussed. Or it could literally be this King of Wands, whoever they represent to these people, could have passed over. We've got here the death and rebirth. Oh, there's another one. And the world. So something closing out, or a cycle that hasn't closed out and it's coming back round again. There's a Queen of Wands energy there. So King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. We could be looking at couples, or we could be looking at a friends group. We could even be looking at a Queen of Wands that is connected to, let's just say, the King of Wands. There could have been an ending, or the Queen of Swords, there was an ending, and these are a peer group, work group, and the person that's out of the picture could be causing a problem, or there could be a rivalry between the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords energy. There's definitely something that new information is coming out. It could even be a change of, like a Queen of Wands is replacing a Queen of Swords, or vice versa. Whatever it is, it's about moving forward, and again with the Three of Pentacles, trying to find a way to change a situation or to move forward positively. There is some kind of spark of inspiration, which could well be what this gift is. The despair could be whoever it is that's let go or has transitioned, passed on. Yeah, also as well, it feels like something moving forward in the memory of, or if it's not a memory, it's an idea from the past that's being resurrected and worked on. Something feels like it's being revived. Yeah, the Nine of Cups, and then we've got the base chakra, so some kind of stabilizing or stability, the sharing the thoughts. Everyone seems to be on the same page, but then we've got the concern, and the concern is either coming from one of these three masculines. It could be about like two feminines, a concern of how they're going to get on, or how someone's going to see it, or it's like something being reintroduced, and then people questioning like, oh, is that going to be a good mix or a good blend, because someone's definitely not going to be happy about it. So we've got here the Queen of Cups, so it's almost like all of these masculines and their counterparts in some way. So is this like a friends group that run a company together, or it's a family dynamics, and we've got like the husbands and their wives? Maybe the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, is there a separation there, and this is the other counterpart, couples are still together? Yeah, and it's also as well, it feels like if that's the scenario, that the Queen of Swords is someone that maybe has been ostracized from the group or separated as a dynamic, because there's all of the friends still interact, or if the Queen of Swords works with them, what are the other females thinking of this? There's something that there's like opposing views clearly, but it's not making sense what the actual distress or imprisonment side of things is. Yeah, we've got the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Maybe this these females could be threatened by the other one. I'm not even feeling that all of these masculines are one person and all of these feminines are one person. They do feel like lots of different people. Let me see where we can try and get something a bit deeper. I'm just trying to see what we're needing to see to get you more information, collective. Alright, so it feels like let's forget what it was and whatever it is that's being resurrected, because it's a general reading, so you're going to know that bit already, hopefully, if this is resonating for you. And let's look at how this situation does move forward, because it's got a positive energy to it. And within that, hopefully, we can see who the main players are, or where the block is coming from. Okay, please don't forget to like and subscribe if this is resonating. We've got Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so ultimately everyone is looking for some kind of resolve, but it feels that there's competition between it feels two people. Regardless of the dynamics, you'll know where to place them, but there's either a ongoing feud or a clash of personalities or viewpoints, like two big personalities, two big egos, or two exes working together, something along those lines. It's something that probably can be resolved. Yeah, so getting the two to speak. Yeah, let's just take a look and see what it is. So we've got here the Eight of Swords. Again, this imprisonment is the same. Somebody's in their head, they're stressing, they're worrying about something. So that could be that it's either an ongoing feud that's getting out of hand or carried on too long, or whoever this whatever's being resurrected or spoken about or brought back up, they're stressing because it's coming out, or it doesn't make something look good, or it's making giving a bad look to others that are involved. It's also giving the feeling of yeah, again, being trapped within lies or situation, or getting away with something with the Six of Swords. And now this Queen of Swords is either saying something or taking action, and it's causing people to look at something a completely different way. We've got here the Four of Cups, so someone's not interested in yeah, it's always like someone's not interested in what else has got to be said, so there is a resistance to the communication. Could be around why somebody was fired or rejected, or how something ended, or if it was a passing that somebody's just locked in grief, let's say, and they've just got no interest. Yeah, Five of Cups, some kind of emotional loss. And we've got here the King of Wands and the Five of Cups. Rejecting something's caused some kind of a loss. It feels like a tight unit, like it's definitely either a work situation where everyone generally gets on, or it's a family dynamics where the majority get on, but there's a clash of two people that are equally as significant, maybe. Also, I'm getting that the person that's in their head, that they may well be feeling, if this comes out, whatever it is, and a change of perspective, or someone's believed, or it comes to light, whatever this Seven of Swords activity or behaviour was, somebody was invested in it, or whatever that may be, that when it comes out properly, that whatever they've built or doing, or an opinion, or respect on their name, or something like that, is going to change. Yeah, people will see their character in a different way, which may be shocking. We've got here the Nine of Coins, or Nine of Pentacles, and then we've got here the Fool card. So fruition coming forward. Someone's either lost something, or within that loss it's got to be recorrected, or in order for somebody to have this material harvest or something to become abundant again, that there's either a loss of position, or a loss of reputation, losing faith, losing face, losing this competitive rivalry. They've got to leave it to rest or let it go. And then there's this taking a risk, moving forward in order for everyone to benefit. Yeah. And then we've got here the Magician. So all of the pieces coming together. There's something to do with this King of Cups. It's like they are, they could be spiritual. They could be, have like alchemist abilities. We've got the Queen of Cups there. So they could be, if it's not even relationship dynamics, they could be like one spokesman for the male's perspective and the other is spokesman for the female perspective, and something within that blend. So they could be matchmakers, middlemen, women type energy. They could be the healers of the family or of the group. Yeah, it feels definitely that it's almost what I'm being shown is that whatever this rift is, this competition, this butting of heads, which feels like it's easy enough to resolve, there's like a pot of money there, and it's not even so much that it's about the money, that's like the ethics or the principle that goes with it. But it's being held back for some reason. So that just could be symbolic from the universe, from what I'm being shown. It's something about this material harvest can't reap the rewards or produce as good crop because there's elements that are missing, and it comes from healing a timeline of the past, or healing the pain of a broken relationship, or an ended, or the passing of someone that is linked. So something moves forward in their memory, or healed for a better day. Yeah, just trying to see as well if it's not family, and if it's not a work dynamics, then again it could just be a peer group. And with all of the counterparts, it's almost like there's an obvious counterpart, or someone that was part of it has now been taken out, separated, or kept away. Maybe this King of Swords is aware of that as well, or is holding information, or can see what's going on. Yeah, it's definitely some kind of a truth. Let me just take these. So hopefully it is making sense. Obviously it's not going to resonate with everyone, not all of the readings are going to, but let's see. Again, it is moving towards that there is some kind of a resolve. With that alchemist on the table, there is a change in the energy dynamics. There's definitely a change in the outlook. It's not bringing forward any kind of sinister manipulation kind of feel with it. It feels maybe somebody's worrying that something's going to come out and someone's going to not see them in the same light. It's that kind of thing. Maybe it's somebody's got an interest in someone, but their ex is in competition with either yourself collective, or if you're one of the masculines on there, it could be like an ex attacks all the people that you've shown an interest in, or do you work with your ex, or something like that. We've got here the Knight of Cups, so someone worrying about someone approaching or coming forward and seeing the truth of who they are, or the truth of a situation. Definitely picking up someone's worrying about being seen in a different light. We've got here the Wheel of Fortune, so something taking a turn for the worst, which is the Five of Cups, or taking a turn for the better for the collective overall. We've got here the Page of Swords, so somebody's definitely keeping an eye on what's coming out, what's going on, and whether it's good karma coming or bad karma on the way. Maybe there has already been some kind of a karmic loss in some sense, which is why it's coming forward, an emphasis about a timeline needing to be healed and moved past properly. What was that turned over? Yeah, whatever this is that's linking to the past, it feels like it was ages ago, because getting that sense, thought something flipped over, getting that sense of something feeling like it had been done and dusted. Page of Swords, maybe the King of Swords is keeping an eye on a situation or looking into it, or this is that King of Cups. We've got here the High Priestess, so some kind of secret is obviously being kept, or trying to be kept under wraps. We've got the Moon here, which was showing that whatever it is that's been going on behind the scenes, it's either being exposed, or it's apparent now, or there's no way to keep it under wraps anymore, or this Queen of Swords is a High Priestess and they're able to see, or they know. Yeah, so a situation needing to be reevaluated, and once this truth comes out, that is what the worry is, that someone's knowing in despair that a gift of sight, which is a High Priestess, or speaking of a truth, a reevaluation of that information that can be trusted. We've got here the official person changes a perspective of how people are thinking of someone, and that is a worry. Yeah. Someone's done put a lot of work in to keep something covered, but then in the same sense, they've also put a lot of work in to cover it or to keep something going or to resurrect it. Maybe I'm looking at 3 different versions for whoever's in the collective, which is why it keeps splitting out. But the 8 of Pentacles is representing a work situation. So some kind of work is the focus. An opportunity, again, with this material harvest. Yeah. I mean, even, look, it's showing here with that's the state of somebody's mind. They're in absolute anxiety that this is coming out. It's almost like somebody having a squeaky clean image, but behind the scene they've been a horror, or they've had a grudge with somebody behind the scenes, but to the face are acting nice, and now it's coming to light from whatever way that it's coming about, and it's really going to show the true nature of the person that was doing it. Like the last person you would expect, and that was with the 6 of Swords. They absolutely were getting away with something. But now not. Yeah, under pressure, that 10 of Wands, they're buckling under pressure. So this person may be experiencing some kind of like health ailments in regards to not being able to focus properly at work. They may be trying to bury their head in work and avoid a situation. And with this imprisonment and the 8 of Swords there, it feels this 10 of Swords could be trying to keep covering and burying bits of information that's almost trying to spring up out of the ground, like coming back out from the dead, like zombies, all with bits of information. They're collecting it up before it's public knowledge or people can hear. So like that spin doctor element that comes forward in readings. Wow. And then we've got here the Magician again. It's funny because with that Magician there, it felt like some kind of manipulation. Yeah, trying to bury bits of information or pile loads of work on to cover something, to avoid it, which is the manipulation of maybe communicating that's going on, or how people are seeing something, with the moon being there and the Magician. And then we've got the Hermit, and look at that for a state of mind. Yeah, something's not working. This person is buckling under pressure, and they're going to have to surrender to the situation, because there's more than enough people now that are either becoming suspicious, or whatever's been said was too on point or too random, or it doesn't make sense, which is the confusion of how it's come back, or how that information came about when it should have been hidden and no one should have known, that kind of feel. So whoever it is that's in question, it is kind of isolating, pulling themselves away, or they're yeah, they're in panic. And then we've got here, just to clarify, that Hermit. We've got the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is a truth that lands straight with them. Some kind of manipulation, piling on pressure, or they're under pressure. They're unable to manipulate a situation or people's thoughts anymore. Definitely, from what we've seen, this person is the one in despair, and then the thoughts is they're trapped within their mind, they're in a panic because of how they're going to be seen, and then it's the concern either that they're not performing with their work, or the extent that they went to, or we've got a fox in the chicken coop, that kind of feel. And it's bringing forward a real concern of how maybe the dynamics could be dealt with. And then we've got the Death card at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. All right, well, from what I'm getting from this, it's something has came out already, collective. And again, if you're this Queen of Swords, then you're the Ace of Swords. Whatever you've said, or whatever action you've taken, or what decision you've made, whatever it is, your energy wasn't so much here. It was very apparent that you were off to the side, or you were on the outside, and this is what's going on behind the scenes. You may be picking up on it intuitively. Yeah, let's take a look at what guidance we're given. So thank you for watching. We've got here number 5, divine guidance. A search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Number 8, justice. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favour. Don't give up. And then finally, number 13, peace, which is exactly the whole energy that we were feeling, that ultimately it was trying to move in that direction. So as painful and as uncomfortable as it may well be for this person, whoever they mean to you, that it is a natural progression that has to happen in order for healing to begin. And yeah, so we've got number 13, peace. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go, let God. Okay, so there you go, collective. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.